about everything happened on February 6, 2024. The first game is the Pacers and the Rockets shootout every time, 129-132, with no Fred VanVleet, who is going to be out for like a week. So, Amen Thompson started. Let's look at him. Maybe streaming him because he got 34 minutes here. And we know he could get defensive stats. 13 rebound is crazy. 7 offensive rebound and 3 blocks. His free throw is a little bit tricky. But just like his brother, they rack up defensive stats like crazy. And they get a bunch of rebounds as well. Jalen Green, I think now that Fred VanVleet is going to be out for a week, let's see what he could do. He had 30 points and then three threes, maybe a little bit ball handling as well. He's been amazing in the last couple of weeks. Another 30-point game. This is what kind of we envisioned when we drafted Jalen Green. I think even last season there was a little stretch. He put up games like this. Beginning of the season, obviously he was horrible. Emperor Şengün, 20 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists is okay. Decent. Jabari Smith, just points and rebounds and nothing else. And Dylan Brooks is not a great fantasy player this year because he doesn't really get you a lot of defensive stats. For the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, 29 minutes, 7 assists, a steal and 2 blocks. Okay. Andrew Nembhard played 31 minutes with 5 assists. If you look for assists and threes, you could have him. And I really would only have him if they have a great schedule. TJ McConnell now, you could still stream him for assists because he played around 20 minutes with 5 assists. If their schedule is good, go at him. Miles Turner, 21 points with a steal and 2 blocks and 2 threes. Miles Turner this year, I think the biggest issue with him is just the number of blocks has dropped pretty big. And I don't even think he's averaging Miles Turner on the season. He's 55th ranked. He's averaging 1.8 blocks, which is still very, very good. But the guy historically, gets over 2 blocks pretty easily. Pascal Siakam, great game with 29 points with 4 threes, and Aaron Nesmith. I think he's close to must roster territory. Every time I look at his stat, he almost gets a steal and a block almost every game, right? And a couple threes. If you look for those, go grab it. The next game, the Grizzlies made it somewhat close. 113-123 lost to the Knicks. The Knicks are hot. They don't need Julius Randle to win games in the regular season. And Vince Williams come back. Great game. Didn't shoot the ball well, but hit 3 threes, 5 assists, a steal, 19 points. Absolutely must roster. They started this guy, Trey Jamison. Played 32 minutes and 2 blocks. If he gets 30 minutes, and if who would the be? Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. was out this game also. So if Jaren Jackson Jr. continues to be out, Santi Aldama actually played, but played just 23 minutes, which is kind of disappointing. You would expect him to get 30. They kind of split the minutes. Gigi Jackson came in and played 21 minutes. John Conchar, who started, if he gets 35 minutes a night, great, right? I think he's a must roster, but now he only gets 26. 5 assists and 4 rebounds is not bad. Luke Kennard, 3 threes, come off the bench, just 24 minutes. So basically, other than Vince Williams, nobody played over 30 minutes while they're dealing with 1,000 injuries. Right, Jaren Jackson Jr. was out. I'm trying to think about the other guys. So that's just Vince Williams is a must roster. All the other guys is kind of like they don't really get the full minutes. And the Grizzlies, just look at the injury. Yeah, Victor Oladipo is on this squad. Xavier Tillman, I forgot about him. Zara Williams, yeah, the whole squad is out. For the Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein, how about him? 17 points, only 8 rebounds, but 7 for 8 from the field, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Here we go. Jalen Brunson, 27 points, 8 assists, and 3 threes, pretty good. And Donte DiVincenzo and Josh Hart, these guys are must rosters. 32 points from Donte with 4 threes, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and block. We know this guy can put up numbers if given the minutes historically. When he was on the Warriors, when he was on the Bucks, he gets a bunch of steals. Now he's on the Knicks. If he gets playing time, he put up numbers. Simple. Josh Hart, 10 rebounds. Didn't really do a lot this game, but also must roster. Julius Randle is going to be out for a month. So, moving on to the next game. The Magic got destroyed. 95-121. Franz Wagner, 13 points and 2 steals. Banchero, 22 Carroll, if you draft this guy next year, I don't think his free throws all of a sudden going to improve. Maybe it will at some point. But if you draft this guy next year, you got to make sure your team is pounding free throws. Because too many games are like this, 8 for 12, right? The counting numbers look fine. Wendell Carter Jr., 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 threes. Pretty good. Jalen Suggs, just saying good things about Jalen Suggs the last game, and he goes 1 for 7 and no defensive stats. You could still hold on to him. But he need, it's not going to happen every game. There will be games he played fairly well. Just bad luck here. Markel Fultz, 5 for 10, 13 points, 4 assists, and a steal and block. Okay. Joe Ingles hit 3 threes. Not really fantasy relevant. For the Miami Heat, Tyler Hero came back, had 14 points, 2 threes. Okay. He's been out for so long this year. But whenever he plays, he's fairly good, I think, this year. Although lately, he hasn't been good. Maybe just not healthy. He's averaging 0.9 steals this year, 89th ranked player. But at one point, he was averaging like 1.2, 1.3, which is surprising for him, given he doesn't really get any defensive stats years in the past. Terry Rozier on this team, playing well, 7 assists, 18 points, 2 threes. Obviously a must roster, but he's just not the Charlotte Hornets Terry Rozier with unlimited usage. Bam Adebayo with 14 points and 8 rebounds and a block. Ben just need to do more, Not saying this is a bad line. 7 for 9 from the field is actually amazing. But just get more defensive stats. Jimmy Butler had 3 steals. That's good. 8 assists, 8 rebounds, 22 points. Jimmy Butler has been healthy. Played a lot of games lately, which is good, and they're winning. The next game, how about the Utah Jazz? They beat the Bucks the other night at home. Then they took down Utah. They took down OKC at home. They're really good at home. Jalen Williams came back. Great game. 26 points. He's really good. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 threes. He could be like a 4th round, 3rd round player next year. In fantasy, especially category leagues, he doesn't hurt you anywhere. There's not one category he hurts you. Pretty much positive in everything, I feel like. Right? That's just Jalen Williams on the season. There's so many Jalen's in the league. 51st ranked player. 19 points. That's good. 1.5 threes. He's been starting taking more threes lately. 4 rebounds. Actually, for him, someone that size, I'm surprised he only gets 4 boards. So maybe the rebounds he could get a little more. 4.5 assists is great. 1.1 steals and 0.5 blocks while shooting 54%. 54% from the field is actually crazy. I did not realize he's shooting that high. And then 80% from the free throw line. Yeah, their efficiency in Chet Holmgren too. Speaking of Chet Holmgren, oh my God, 22 points, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. That's really the only thing. He had 4 threes, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 4 blocks. These numbers are crazy. He's putting a crazy number. And Shea, 28 points, but Shea's efficiency, we know how scary he is. 7 assists, a steal, and a block. Josh Giddey, just 26 points. Josh Giddey in the playoffs is honestly droppable. So, and then it'll be interesting to see where he goes. He's got to get better at shooting. Otherwise, OKC has too many better players. At least fit the team better. There are too many killers on the team. They can come off the bench. Rookies, Cason Wallace, Aaron Wiggins have a bigger impact. Lou Dort, 3 for 8, 10 rebounds, okay game. But the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen, huge game, 33 points with 5 threes. Lauri Markkanen this year, he was out a little bit in the beginning, but he's been amazing. He's actually 11th ranked player, while Victor Wembanyama is 12th right now. Yeah, Lauri's efficiency is insane. 50% from the field, while averaging 3.3 threes. 88% from the free throw line. Doesn't really turn the ball over. Great stuff. John Collins, 22 points, also played well. Colin Sexton had an okay game, 14 points and 4 assists. He remains to be a must roster. This game, Chris Dunn, huge game. They needed him to stop SGA, 4 steals and 3 blocks. That's not going to happen every game, but again, if you're looking for assists, you're looking for defensive stats, Chris Dunn is not a bad option, especially they got a full week schedule, right? In those situations, it's perfectly fine to stream him. Keontae George has been playing really really well, but with everybody healthy, he's not gonna get huge minutes. Same thing with Clarkson. Everybody got really no guards got over 30 minutes. Everybody chipped in. Gray Wayne and Walker Kessler had 3 blocks and 9 rebounds. What are you gonna do with him? You just gotta roster him, and that's it. Like he's averaging more blocks than Miles Turner. So and then 7-8 rebound. This is not bad, but it is obviously frustrating. And I don't think next year, let's say Jazz keep the same roster, like he may not get because too many matchups is no good. Like they need somebody like Collins can really space the floor better. Offensively, I think they just do much better with Collins on the floor. Last game of the night, the Bucks lost again. Damian Lillard was out, and obviously Phoenix Suns is a great team. Giannis put up great line, 34 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists, but 7 for 13 from the free throw line. Malik Beasley, with Dame out, hit 6 threes, and Jay Crowder out of nowhere played 39 minutes with 2 steals and a block. So both guys played all right. I don't think there's any. I guess Dame is dealing with something. I hope it's not too serious. But Malik Beasley needs to be, rostered if Dame continues to be out. And also Chris Middleton only played 8 minutes, so it's kind of understandable how Bucks would lose this game. Like these guys, who are these guys? Bobby Portis actually. I forgot Brook Lopez has been out as well. So his brother Robin Lopez came in. He's not really fantasy relevant. Great win for the Suns. KD 28 points, 10 rebounds, and stealing 2 blocks. Great game for KD. Bradley Beal has been playing much better the last 2 games after dropping 43 points. 25 points here, 2 threes. Bad free throw, but added 10 rebounds and 3 steals. And Devin Booker, 32 points is good. Crazy good efficiency. And missed a bunch of free throws too. But 4 assists, you take it. That's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.